Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost so many to hatred. We can't lose Neyrelle too. Come on. Will this never end?
What do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Haradrim.
Can it wait? I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Kill the heretic!
The Haradrim have used their dark magics to bear a great evil into our world. Commit their wicked souls to the Father, and retrieve the Soul Stone.
Yosef. He saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it. I am going to Scotland. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
I thought the dead deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words. But I have a promise to keep. That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Neyrelle might head for the vault. Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast. Strode right past where you stand. Of scales. This is what I saw in the reflections. We're close. You're going to leave me, aren't you? You find a place where I can be taken care of. Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. I thought you'd know me better by now. I am my mother's daughter. Where there's a lead, there's a way. and I'll follow it to the end.
No sign of her. But that letter wasn't here before. She must have left it.
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now. My mother would have wanted me to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers. I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming. It's hard for me to think about her right now. But then I remember you and Donan. You weren't all-knowing Horadrim. You were bitter. You were uncertain. But you were always true friends. That's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go. Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next. To face him and his brothers. I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone. I know you want to go with me. But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too. If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive. And clean up the mistakes I leave behind. I know you don't want to hear this. But you don't get to quit. Not again. me well, Morath. Because if everything works out as I am hoping, we will never see each other again.
So that's the end of the game, and wow, there's no real conclusion to that. So it's either they're gonna do DLC, which of course they have to. There's no way they don't. It's such a successful game. Why wouldn't they? And it's just crazy because there was no real conclusion to it all, other than, you know, killing Lilith and whatnot. But Diablo 5? Well, Diablo 3 had 2 DLCs. It had the one where it added the Paladin, and then they had the one where they added the Necromancer. And so it's like, it's just, you know, or was that all in the same one? So I feel like this is going to be the same thing, where they're going to have some DLCs, and with the DLC, they're going to add, you know, characters. I'm just hoping they don't charge an arm and a leg. You know, like, oh, $40 for this DLC with a whole new 2 acts, a longer story, a character, and, you know, some other bullshit. I mean, granted, that would be nice, but for $40, you know, that'd be a lot. 40, 30 would even be a lot. You know, I honestly think the highest they, you know, should go is like 20, 25 bucks. That is wishful thinking, though, considering this is a Blizzard game, and their microtransactions in this game are fucking ridiculous. They want like 2,500 or maybe even 3K on silvers just to buy one fucking, you know, outfit, and that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for some cosmetics. But this is the future of gaming, where microtransactions, first it was 2D to 3D, then it was cutscenes, then it was, you know, you know, the innovations of games have just grown and grown to the point where first it was multiplayer, then it was multiplayer online, And now, I remember when that happened, a game was losing points out of 5 stars or 10 stars, you know, just for not having multiplayer online. And now it's just like, you know, we have these microtransactions, and if no DLC are announced, a game is just worthless. Like, I'm not gonna buy that game. There's no continuation after what I paid for. And, you know, it's become a thing where microtransactions are now the future of gaming. And I believe, yes, that makes a game last longer, of course, because of the way games are now with the updates and, you know, software being able to be added on later on. But they're being a little bit unreasonable with some of these cosmetics and the prices for them. Like, I'm definitely not spending extra money unless I'm getting a whole new character and some more acts, at least 2 or 3. Man, look at these credits. Crazy. That's crazy. That one guy was in charge of that whole shit. Dialogue editor, one guy. And it's crazy because they had to do this game in all these languages and voiceover. Polish. Russian. Interesting. Castilian Spanish? Latin American Spanish? Wow, they did 2 dialects of Spanish. That's interesting. Alright, well there you have it. What's next? Lilith has been defeated, but there is still much to do. Level up to take on new challenges across the continent, complete Whispers of the Dead, participate in Helltide, and challenge yourself in Nightmare Dungeons to gain valuable items and crafting materials to progress your character. Oh, and I see that's what they look like. Okay. Continue unlocking world tiers to gain access to more features and powerful items. When you are strong enough, face the Echo of Lilith in the final world tier. Oh shit. So there's a lot to do still. So now that I did story, I am just going to be putting up content. No more live streams of this game. Just content and snippets of what I'm doing. And that's about it.